We live in a world where people are more polarised than ever about what they believe, where people don't talk to their neighbours anymore, where it's really difficult to actually access a local community of people who you trust. And we believe that by enabling people to access and do things together locally brings people together that maybe wouldn't have had an opportunity to meet. Maybe they create something together that never could have happened unless they had that ability to find that space and do something in it.
Hi, I'm Jeremy Hurst, one of the co-founders and directors at SpacetoCo.com.
And I'm Elle Bell, and I'm the Managing Director of SpacetoCo New Zealand.
Back in 2015, I was finding it incredibly difficult to find spaces for my client events. They were networking events, workshops, that kind of thing. It took so long to find a space.
I was forever looking for a community space to do rehearsals for theatre stuff, and it was so difficult. And I was exploring through Airbnb and confronted with this problem, which was, why is it so easy to book a bedroom in the middle of nowhere on Airbnb and so difficult to book an affordable community venue?
Around this time, I got married in my backyard, and I thought, I've got a great big space in my backyard. If other people who would like to have a backyard wedding but don't have a backyard would like to hire my space, that could be a thing. And there was a third ingredient, and that was that I was about to become an Airbnb host. And I was about to share accommodation. Suddenly one night I thought, what if I could share spaces? And the idea for SpacetoCo was born.
So SpacetoCo is pretty unique. So it is a community space finding marketplace, so you can use it like Airbnb to find spaces. But what makes it special is that it's a super powerful booking system. Because one of the things that we learned along our journey is that, sure, you can have this place where people can list their spaces, but unless you solve the problem of how difficult it is to take bookings and manage payments and all of the faff and admin that comes with running a community venue, you can't get people to actually make the change to how they share their spaces.
The best part is it's not just, what you might think of as just a meeting room. It's all kinds of spaces. We have whole community centres. We have rehearsal rooms. We have spaces for people to be active in. We have outdoor spaces. We have free spaces, which is just absolutely fantastic.
We work with councils and we help them make it easier to share and have their facilities booked, and we help them increase utilisation at local community facilities. But because we are this holistic platform, we also work with community-led venues like churches.
It really has become the ultimate way to share spaces in the community. It takes time for people to get their head around this new way of looking at space. Once they get a glimpse of it, they love it. And we know people that are the only way they will book a space is on our platform now, because they've discovered that this is the way to do it, and it saves them so much time.
The problem I wanted to solve was making it easy for people to connect in local spaces. And the fact that every day I get to look at all the bookings that come in and see someone has found their space to start up a women's support group, or someone has found a space to have a kid's birthday party. Just to be able to see that we enabled that connection, and then just to have a little moment of, I wonder what's going to happen for those people because they were able to do that, is just what keeps me going.
Several years ago, we took a punt on an idea, a hypothesis, and we've been able to prove that hypothesis. And it's actually grown in ways that has exceeded our expectations. When we hear of stories like people going and recording a music video in one of our spaces and then falling in love with the space and deciding they're going to come back and get married in that space, and they discovered that on our platform, that's magic. It's really special, and we've left a lasting, indelible impression on so many people in the community.
And it makes it so rewarding, and just to think about how we could do that on a mass scale and the positive outcomes for our communities and individuals is what I'm most proud of. It's like a big popcorn effect. Everyone kind of connects and comes together and discovers new spaces. It's awesome.